Namaste. Today is very auspicious in Canada because Shri Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji, the founder of Datta Yoga Center, Arvind, is here for the last 4 days. He is planning to do Pranapratishtha Kumbhabhishekam to this temple. In this temple, so we have Lord Hanuman, that would be Karyasiddhi Hanuman, and then Lord Shiva, and then Subramanya Swami, and Ganapati, Devi, and Lord Dattatreya, and Navagrahas, and Ram Parivar also. All these murtis are installed, and in the next few minutes today, on July 4th, so Swamiji is going to do Kumbhabhishekam. So the almost Swamiji is coming to Canada for about 30 years. Finally, Canada is blessed with a new temple which is called Karyasiddhi Hanuman Temple. It is Swamiji's blessings and his abiding love for the people in Canada, which has resulted in this new temple. Who is this Swamiji? What does he do? It is very difficult actually to describe Sri Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji. I have got acquainted with him more than 30 years ago. I was very skeptical about any gurus in general. My first experience was an explosive experience which I never experienced before. It was a stunning experience. I just had eye contact with our Guruji and my whole body shivered, shook, and my blood boiled. I started sweating. I became numb, and that is the kind of experience some people have when they meet a highly elevated spiritual guru. As I mentioned, I was very skeptical. After that one, I became very obsessed with him, and so in a sense, I thought I may have even a mental problem because I was always thinking about him. I always dreaming about him, all kinds of experience I had, but I thought maybe so I had some mental problem. Why I keep on thinking about him? Also, I thought maybe Swamiji may have done black magic actually, because otherwise why should I be so obsessed with him? Then I came across a book written by Richard Alpert, who was a Harvard University professor, who had a similar experience when he met Neem Karoli Baba. He had written a book, The Only Dance There Is. That means we are all dancing to the tune of that Almighty. When he experienced that moment with Neem Karoli Baba, he described it exactly the same way that I had with Swamiji. Then that gave me solace, gave me answer. That means certain people are chosen by Sadgurus so that they will help in the mission of their mission. So then immediately I thought I need to go and see him. Till that time I was hesitating to go back because he may have done black magic, all kinds of negative thoughts that I had. Then once I realized this Richard Alpert talking about this dance. So Richard Alpert is actually known as Ramdas, and in the United States almost everybody knows about him. He passed away maybe about 3-4 years ago, and he had so much impact on so many people. Neem Karoli Baba had a lot of impact on majority of top executives in this country, including Steve Jobs and all those people. So the point is, Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji that I came in contact with, So he is a tremendous source of inspiration, tremendous energy, tremendous prowess, and we have written 3 volumes of books, The Wonders of a Holy Master. These are all the experiences of devotees of Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji. 3 volumes. So that means about 400 people wrote about their own experiences of meeting Swamiji, because everybody has some problems. I mean, there is no human being without having any problems. When they encounter those problems, where do we go? So that's the reason it is essential that everybody will have a guru. Somehow in Hinduism, for so many centuries, we have been negating or criticizing the concept of guru without knowing the significance and importance of guru. If you look at our religion, our faith, Sanatana Dharma, the whole Sanatana Dharma evolved only because of the guru concept, Guru Tattva. All the Vedas are written by gurus. Ramayana, Mahabharata, all of them, everything. Our culture is the only culture or religion that is evolved even before we know anything about it, compared to any other religion. So that is the reason we have so many scriptures in every field. There is not a Mark Twain says, there is not a single thing under the sun our ancient rishis have not addressed. So that means any topic you can talk about. And voluminous literature. It's not like just one book about something. And it's such a great experience of reading the book. Because I did not know anything when I came to this country. As I say, I keep saying, I did not know there existed 3 gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, when I came to the United States in 1965. Something happened in my life. It changed the whole perspective. The more I read about our scriptures, the more I know about our Hindu Sanatana Dharma, more goosebumps I get. Every day I get goosebumps when I learn something new. This is a perennial well. You can keep on drawing water and water and water. It will keep filling it up. There is no emptiness there. It all depends on our perception, our interest, our desire knowing it. The more you want to know, the more there is to learn. There is no end to this knowledge. Our gurus always keep talking about the importance of learning, knowledge, and then detachment, because we should not hold on to anything. Your responsibility in this world is do good karmas. By doing karmas, you will be able to serve other people and serve yourself also. Not just only in this life. All this karma philosophy is not just one day or 1 year or one life. It keeps on coming over and over. So that's the reason our Hinduism always talks about the goodness of the soul, how we can be good for others, how we should do good for others, not terrorizing, not deception. It is always talking about the humanity, the love for humanity, and then attachment. Then eventually they keep telling us you have to be detached, Vairagya. Vairagya is the concept which allows us to give up all our desires and concentrate on the Almighty. Keep thinking about Him, because you are born because of His blessings. You want to receive the blessings to go back. If we have to, then you have to do certain things in order to get the blessings of the divine. But all of us have to keep in mind, Guru Tattva is one of the major pillars of our Hinduism. Karma is the next one, reincarnation is the next one, and worship of multiplicity of gods. These are the 4 things that keep us apart from the rest of the religions. Okay, so let us keep this in focus. Let us concentrate on doing something, because we have reincarnation, next life. So whatever we do in this life, so you have to experience it. So there was a small incident in Sai Baba's history, Shri Sai Baba's history. So he was watching two snakes fighting each other, and he says, even in this life you want to fight? You have been fighting all along in the previous lives, and do you have to fight even in this life? Then those two snakes just died on the spot. So that means, depending on what we do in this life, we may be born, we don't know how we will be, whether we will be born as human beings, or as snakes, as insects, or whatever. So our responsibility is to make sure we do the good for the society, for yourself, so that way the whole humanity will live in peace. We always believe, live, let live. We don't want to harm anybody else, and we don't want to deceive anybody else. We are always honest. Our religion teaches to be honest, truthful, and protect dharma. Dharma is the crucial, most important concept in our religion.